welcome back to the channel. Well, we're going to be taking a look at Mission 52 from BattlBox. Almost everybody that I've seen that's put up a video just wants to lead with the size of the box. Yeah, because there was a tent in it. So, what is BattlBox? BattlBox is a monthly subscription-based delivery. You pick the amount that you want to spend. You can either do Basic, Advanced, Pro, or Pro Plus. Basic will run you $29.99. Advanced is $59.99. The Pro level is $99.99. And the Pro Plus is $149.99. And that is the month of the knife club. Most of the time, that knife is so expensive that it's like buying that knife and getting everything else I'm about to show you as a bonus. Let's start with the basic box. This month in the basic box, the very first item comes with that. It's the tripwire alarm. Oh, excuse me. Tripwire alarms. They send you 2 of them. You don't need 2 of them to make it work. All you need is one. Oops, too far. Lift it up to right there, and that is the part that puts it up on the ledge. Charges it. You have the spring, and you tie a fishing line, some kind of a monofilament. I mean, you could pretty much put anything on there. You could put like a camouflaged rope, anything. Tie it across whatever distance that you need to travel to a tree or whatever. This thing would be setting, depending on how far you spike it in the ground, roughly 5 to 6 inches off the ground. Something comes along and hits that and pulls it, and down it goes to that area. Not included, but what it fires on is a 22 blanks. So you just put one of those right there, and then when it trips, it causes it to go off. The 2 of them have a $44 value. Then the next item up works with this, and they actually send along 100 feet of multi-purpose black line, so that you, with the exception of, you will need to go get the blanks to make it work. The line is $6. And next up is Elite Optics Energy Strips. All of the ones, I don't know how many different flavors they have, but I believe I got all of mine in Fierce Arctic Mint. Yes, these are all Fierce Arctic Mint. And I have tried one. It's one of the peel it off and then put it on your tongue, and it rapidly dissolves and will give you the energy equivalent of 2 cups of coffee. And they sent more information from them. And it repeatedly says on here, if you go over to EliteOpticsEnergy.com, I could get 15 more of these strips for free, which is pretty cool. Obviously, I should take advantage of that. that is the Elite Optics. Let's see, that 5-pack will run you $5. A buck for every one of the strips. And this month, the last item in the basic box is the American Survival Guide magazine. And there's all sorts of stuff in here on surviving a fire. They have product reviews, hammocks, gear guide. Oh, and look who's on the back. BattlBox. So that's the American Survival Guide magazine. Another magazine that's $9. And that winds out what you will get in the basic box. If you decide to up it to the advanced box, you're going to get everything I just showed you, and this month 2 additional items. The first is the Going Gear self-inflating pillow. You send along the carry pouch, which a lot of times these things are what actually keeps it from expanding or getting overly sizey with you. But if you've got if you want to be able to keep your gear in a different setup, as you can see, it is actually smaller than the package here. Deflated, emptied all out. Then they also send along this nice elastic binder, and then you're down to the self-inflating pillow. And basically how it works is you just open this valve and you can hear it start taking on air. And if I wanted to add an extra couple of minutes to this video, it will, on its own, I would say, on its own it expands to what you would probably call comfortable, and using it for, say, a sporting event pillow to sit on. I mean, you're probably going to not want to have it overly inflated while using it for sitting on. Now sleeping, that's as simple as just taking the valve, and you can add a little extra air, close it, and then pick the level that you find to be comfortable. And that is the Going Gear self-inflating pillow. That'll run you $29.99. And when it was where it was supposed to be, it does work nicely for both being able to sit on it or to sleep on it, and it does take up a small amount of space. I did like that about it. And the next and last item up in the advanced box is the Gloco rechargeable folding solar lantern. This guy will run you $25. They do send along an additional USB cable, so if you want to charge it more rapidly than solar, you are set to go. Otherwise it looks something like this. And you can see, I don't know if there might be too much light, it's not reflecting. The LED is actually lit up on it, and it kind of tells you when it's taking on light and charging, when it's fully ready to go. And I haven't figured out if it under solar, if it tells you when it's fully ready to go, because I noticed that as soon as I had it on my I had it overnight on the computer, and when I walked away the red light was on. You can just peel this back right here and plug the USB into that slot right there. When I came down the next day, it was glowing green to tell me that it was fully charged. And as soon as I unplugged the LED from it, it no longer glowed green. It went back to glowing red. So just has the one button on it to allow you to toggle through the different settings, which are 3: low. I don't want to blind you guys. Low, high, and then it has the strobe mode. And I think that would work out nicely if you were to set this on the side of the road. Say you're at night and you have a flat tire and you want to be able to change it, using it as an emergency, kind of like an emergency, high-tech emergency flare. On the other side, you have this little door that flips open, and under that is a hook, and that gives you the ability to hang it up, which you could possibly use in the reason the box was so big and the next item. And I tell you, there's definitely enough light in here, even on low, to be very effective in a scenario like a tent at night. And then for size-wise, just fold it all back up and put it back in one of your packs when you are all done camping. And that is from Gloco. And that winds up the advanced box. Again, you would have paid $59.99 up to this point in time, and they have an estimated value of $118.94. Now we move to the Pro level, and that is the BattlBox 2-pick, 2-person tent, value of $99. And for the first time in my BattlBox videos, I decided to actually I have some setup pictures and like that as my usual montage at the end, but I did shoot a little video of once I had this set up and a few of its features to do it more justice than to lay it here on the top of my bench and go, look, it's a tent. So let's take a look at that. They have these 3 screened areas. I can show you how I got one of them set up over here. You can use the stake and the line to hold it up to get some airflow in there. Or if you wish to just use it as a screen, they have this nice setup. They got the Velcro to hold it all shut. And you can just open the whole assembly here. And then roll it up so you can just leave it open. Thought that was pretty cool. Got the fixed windows. Setup is extremely easy. Lay it on the ground, put a stake at each corner, and then grab the center pole, which is has like a bungee material
in it, so it stays as one piece when it's folded up. And you just put it into the put it into the hole there at the top. You can hang the Gloco light or any other kind of lantern right there. Again, if you don't want these guys open, you can have them closed. And I think their honesty on selling this as a two-man tent is more than fair, because you can see I've got the sleeping bag laid out along with the self-inflating pillow. You could comfortably have two people in here and all of your gear. That is the BattlBox tent.
Okay, so that is the BattlBox two-person tent. I have to say, for the one thing I'm most impressed with is a lot of times you buy a tent and it'll say 4-man tent. Yeah, well, maybe if someone makes sure that nothing bad happens. Just kidding. It's most of the time tents seem to be way oversold. A two-man tent and it looks like a hammock. A 4-man tent. I've honestly owned things that were said to be a 4-man tent that were smaller inside than this guy. It's hats off to BattlBox for at least being sincere when they say 2-man. That's right. I would say two people and all of your gear and everything that you need for whatever amount of time you're planning on being out there over the weekend, for the week. You're set up with this, and there's a lot of the different options. Being able to have the window open, the window closed. It's overall it was a well-designed tent, and I like it. And that tent has a value of $99. So at this point in time, if you bought the Pro box, you would have spent $99.99, just the cost of that tent, and you would have gotten all the rest of the stuff, because they have an estimated value right now of $218.93. And that brings us to the knife of the month, my favorite thing. And it just seems lately BattlBox tries to keep outdoing themselves on the knife. This is the Buck 119. I personally have never owned this. I have had it in my hands I don't know how many times, and voila, it is the knife this month, proudly made in America. Buck has their forever warranty. And this is just the classic, iconic the Buck 119. Nice sheath, well made, nice construction. And this particular one is a BattlBox special. 420 HC steel, Kookaburra scales, leather sheath. Just look at the colors in there. It's just pops with the shiny silver. Just honestly, it's just a beautiful looking knife. Everybody that I have talked to about the Buck 119 either has one, had one, or had been hunting or trapping or something with a family member, father, uncle, and remembers this knife, and it just brings back some kind of history in a memory. And I'm honestly glad to finally have one in the knife collection. They give it a value of $99, and I have, like I said, I have found them out there a little bit cheaper. But you also have to keep in mind that this one, you're only going to get this one through BattlBox. So that is the Knife of the Month Club, the Pro Plus. The Pro Plus level is $49.99, and this particular month, you're up to $318.92. So, questions, comments, please leave them down below. I will give you links to all of the information to sign up for BattlBox if you want to give them a try. If you're not happy, it's easy to cancel. If something happens, which in my world is called life, you can call in or email and ask to have your account suspended. Like maybe you don't want to stop, you just simply can't do next month. They're happy to work with you. So thanks guys for checking out the videos. I appreciate it, and I definitely would appreciate it if you checked out BattlBox. Cheers, and enjoy the montage at the end.